Hi, I'm Tereza from Potomac Beads. Today we will make twisted tubular herringbone candy canes together with seed beads and some crystals. So let's gather the beads and start working. To make a beaded candy cane, you will need very few things. 2 colors of milky seed beads in 11/0 size. Of course, you can go for the traditional red and white. And for the video I went for the less traditional pewter and red Picasso Miyuki. Then you will need wire which will hold the shape for us, and then some extra beads if you choose to just give some embellishments to the candy canes. Here I went for glass pearls and here for 6mm Potomac crystals. And then an ear wire of your choice, and that's it. We'll be working with dragon thread, and of course I remember you will need headpins if you choose to add the beads in the end, at the ends of the candy canes. To make a candy cane, then we will be working with tubular herringbone stitch, but the twisted one, to make the spiral pattern on the candy cane. And it's very easy, and I will show you how to do it. After making the piece of the herringbone, we will stick it onto a wire, bend it to make the candy cane shape, and add a loop here at the top, and that's the basic stitch work. So let's start with the twisted herringbone first. So thread and wingspan long piece of thread. I'm using the green dragon thread 006, and I added on my size 10 needle 2 red and 2 silver beads. Slide them down towards the end, leave a tail, and then circle through the beads, go through them once more. So you have something like this, beads and a loop, and then go once more through the red ones. And now you have nice and tightly sitting 2 pairs of seed beads. Continue into the silver ones. So now the both pieces of thread are on the same side. Pick 2 more red 11/0s and go into the silver beads, but from the opposite side, so making again a circle. So now continue into the red ones we just added. Then pick 2 silver ones and continue to the red ones from the other side. Then the thread is currently exiting, so again making a circle. And now continue into the silver ones. So now you have a piece looking like this. 2 pairs of red, 2 pairs of silver. Now bend it, so you have a little cube like this, and circle around through the red ones that are already there and connect both sides. So from bottom to top and back down to the silver ones. So this is the bottom of the herringbone stitch, a little ladder we will build upon. And now go back through the red ones. So we are going up from now on. So the tail is going one way and the working piece of thread is going the other way. And now we will do the actual twisted tubular herringbone stitch, and we will build it upon this little base. So now instead of pairs of the same color, we'll be adding pairs, but always first will be the red bead and then the silver bead. And like with the normal regular tubular herringbone, we will go into the next bead, which is the silver one. And from bottom to top, go back up through the red one, which is behind it. Pick again one red, one silver, and go down through only one silver bead. Always go down only through one. So adjust the beads so they are sitting on the base. And now, if you would do the regular tubular, you would go up through 2 beads, 1, 2, but we want a twisted one, and now it's the twist. So we will go up not through 2 beads, 1, 2, but only through the red one, which is sitting at the top. That will create the twist for us. You can see that the thread connecting the 2 beads is under an angle, and that's the twist. And like this you will continue the whole piece. So let's do a few more rows together. Pick one red, one silver, and go only through the first silver bead. Then go up through the red one, which is there at the top. Pick one red, one silver, go down through the silver one, the first one only. And now the twist again. So going up only through the top red bead. And like this, adding 2 pairs and a twist at the end, you can create a candy cane. So create a strip that is either long enough for you. You can make a bigger one. You can also switch to 8/0 instead of 11/0. I like the delicate look more. You can definitely go bigger. That's totally fine. But with 11/0, I created 50 rows, including these first 2 beads. So I have 50 red ones or 50 silver ones in each corner. So count that. And when you reach the end, I will meet you there and I'll show you how to connect the last few pairs so it looks nice and tight. So continue. It will slowly twist. It slowly starts twisting. You can even help it later. You can see if I do this, it's less twisted. If I do this, it's more twisted. That depends on what you would like to have. So continue making the herringbone. As I said, this is 50 rows and it's about 5 centimeters big. So go for it. And when I reach the other side, I will show you how to finish it, and after that we will be already adding the wire. So once you're done, the twist looks for me something like this. So when I put it on wire, I twisted it a bit more. And what we want to do now is connect these 2 pairs together, because now they are like coming apart a bit. So I ended in the red bead, of course, and it looks like that I could be adding one more, like another row. So what I'm going to do is just without beads, going back into the silver bead, which is on the top. Since this is the twist side, I would recommend going through 2 beads instead, because of the triangle shape. What I just want, and then I'm going back to the red. I just want to connect the pairs which are coming apart. That's all I'm doing. So, and I will do it, let's go twice. Now back. Now I will jump over to the next silver one, and there the silver and the red are sitting nicely next to each other, so I can go just through one. I'm just following the path of the thread just adding edges made out of thread basically. So like this up, and that's it. I'll go once more here, and yeah. So pull, and this is it. This is the like finishing the ends. You can see that there is a thread, like a rectangle made of thread, and this will be this end. And don't cut your thread here. Please don't cut your thread, because we'll be going back up here and we'll add here the loop for the ear wire. We will keep our thread. Don't cut it. You can cut and clean the tail on the other part, which is this one at the bottom. So now we'll add the wire and create the actual candy cane shape. So I have here a piece of wire which is twice as long as the piece of my candy cane, somewhat around that. You just you will need a bit more because of the bend here, and you want to be comfortable while making the loops, so you don't have to be stressed that you are missing a piece of wire. So make it twice as long. At one end, create a bigger loop. You can go bigger because it will hide in between the beads. So just create with the round nose pliers, create a bigger loop and start inserting it from the side where we still have the thread. So you don't have to go there with your pliers anymore. And now pull. And now before you create the loop on the other side, bend it. Bend it into the shape you want. You can go a bit wider. Just insert your finger and pull it over it. You can adjust also the spiral of the twisted herringbone. So I just want to make it the same. So something like this, and now I will create loop on the other side. So when I have the same shape, let's make the loop. So I'm cutting it fairly long, the wire, making a big loop. It's better when the beadwork is not actually that much stashed and that it's little give on the wire. So now we have the actual shape. And we can put on the bicones, or we can wait a bit. That's fine, doesn't matter. But now we have to add the loop here at the top. So grab your needle and the thread and follow the beads back to the top of the candy cane. You don't have to necessarily count like how many beads you went back. I just do it by eye. So I have it somewhere here, so a bit more. Now I will jump here at the top. Let's do it here. So to just give you a number, so I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm in the 10th bead from the beginning, and what I want to do is to have nice clean 2 pairs here at the top, which are really sitting on the top. So you might have to adjust the spiral a bit, twist it a bit more, so you have a nice position for the loop. That's all we want. So I will actually also do it from the 10th. So it's somewhere around here at the top of the spiral. So I'm exiting out of the red. So I will pick up 2 red 11/0s. Then I will get my ear wire and go through the ear wire. If you prefer to work with wire guards, just skip the usage of the beads and just do the wire guard. Or you can add 1 red, then the wire guard, the ear wire, and then 1 silver. For those like me who are still not in the wire guard fan band, I like them. I just am so much used to the beaded loops that I prefer them. So if you added 2 red, you need 2 silver on the other side. And here we are exiting out of the red bead. So go right into the silver, which is right next to this one. So carefully and pull so much that the ear wire is actually not touching the thread and is sitting in between the beads. That's what it's important. And now jump back into the red one we were starting from, which is this one. You might want to just move it in your fingers so that you are on the other side back again. So I'm going through the red one I was starting from, and I just want to strengthen the loop, so going up through the 2 red beads, through the ear wire and back down to the silver beads, and also into the silver one in the basic beadwork. And let's do it once more. Back into the red. And back up. Through ear wire and 2 silver pairs and down into the beadwork. With herringbone is super simple, super easy to hide the knot, so I'll go away from the loop. There's plenty of threads in between beads which are very easy to find, so I will go under one and go 2 or 3 times through the loop. 2 is enough. Pull, go down through the bead somewhere and cut. Like this. Now the best part. So on my head pins I added the 6mm Potomac Crystal bicones. So let's reopen the loop, put it on the candy cane loop, the same with the other one. And that's it. So I used 24 gauge wire. I'm just now not sure if I mentioned it. So I used 24 gauge, so 0.5 millimeter. You can go higher. This was definitely quite thin, but in combination with the beadwork, it kinda, I must say, works very well, and it's quite stiff, so I'm not afraid that my candy canes will go straight on me back again, and that they will stay like this. This one is fairly similar, but I believe it's 0.6 millimeter, so you can go a bit higher. And if you use, instead of 11/0, if you go 8/0, I would go maybe to 0.8 millimeter instead. So actually, well, the 8/0 are bigger, so you might need a thicker wire. But this is it. This is the candy cane earrings. These are the candy cane earrings. You can go wild with the colors. This is just the basic, very simple, traditional, with pearls even, and this is a bit more into my favorite color scheme of the Duracoats and Czech Picasso Picasso finishes. So this is it. I hope you had fun. Thank you very much for watching my candy cane earring video tutorial. I hope you had fun. If you have any questions, you can post them into the comment box below the video. If you need any of the items such as seed beads, bicones, wire, pearls, jump up on our sites. If you want to purchase something, there are links in the description below the video together with what I actually used. So you can get a shopping list right there. I'll be watching for your pictures in our beading and jewelry making group on Facebook. This is a very simple, very fun tutorial. Maybe you didn't even think about the twisted tubular herringbone, that it can be used like this. Super simple, super fun. So thank you very much and see you in the next one.